The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, fantastic. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Marcus and Mark. Hey, Mark, how are you?
Hello, Marcus. Good morning, everybody. I am good.
All right, so fantastic. This morning, unfortunately, we won't be able to do the Facebook Live because apparently somebody ran with I don't know, with a caterpillar somewhere through an internet cable, and I am this morning without internet. So I am joining you from an iPhone here this morning through my hotspot because that's my only possibility. Anyhow, we will definitely resume back the Facebook Live because I'm having fun with this. And Mark, we got to find a way to get you on there too, maybe, or maybe not. We'll figure it out. All right, cool. So this will be an exciting morning. We'll talk about markets again, and yeah, we will talk about trading and see what's going on here this morning. So as you can see, the markets here this morning already up. Yesterday, Mark, was a really interesting day with the Dow up and the Nasdaq down, right?
Yeah, in the lower right-hand corner here, we see the S&P down a point, not even a tenth of a percent. But if we look at the Dow is up 0.4%, making new all-time highs. And here's the Nasdaq in the lower right. The Nasdaq down 1.3%. A lot of tech stocks just getting hammered yesterday. So interesting session for sure. Techs were hammered, and bank stocks did great, and that's where a lot of the blue chips did okay yesterday, and why there was such a disconnect between the two indices.
So why did tech stocks got hammered yesterday? Do you know?
Well,
because I saw that they're all getting hammered, but I didn't see really why. Not that I really care, but it would be interesting if you know it.
yeah, and I mean, here's the thing, Marcus, as we know, we could create the picture that we want. There's never a definite reason. There really isn't. However, I think that there's two things going on. One, you have the Nasdaq doing great for the year, and as we approach the end of the year, here you have these tech companies that have done very well. And if people want to take some money off of the table, take some profits, then a day like yesterday where we're near all-time highs and you have this tax reform issue popping up, I think it's a good day to take profit. So it could have been some profit taking, but then you also have some concerns over how the tax reform might affect some of these tax companies or these tech companies, because a lot of these tech companies have a lot of profits overseas. And so there was some discussion on maybe some concerns from traders on whether the tax reform will have a negative impact on some of the profits that these tech companies are making, but then these tax cuts and could be very beneficial to the banking industry in the U.S., which does a lot of business in the United States itself. So it could have been a switch there from tech to the banking sector, and especially with the potential interest rate hike in December, it looks like a lot of bank stocks did well yesterday.
Yeah, and the question is, what can really stop the stock markets? Because now we are also nicely up here again. I mean, we're just crawling from all-time high to all-time low. Hey.
Well, I don't want to say her name, but that Amazon machine in my office wants to play some music this morning.
Hey, I know the struggle. I know the struggle. Sometimes it starts in my house too. It's really amazing. All right. So yeah, let's talk about day trading this morning. So day trading this morning was interesting, right? Because we already had 2 crude oil trades here.
Yeah, this first trade we pulled back and we got within maybe a tick or two of our target, but then headed back south, and so our first trade was a loss. But trading the position on the second trade, we had a winner. We made up for it, so now we're up a tick in crude oil, looking for more opportunities. Still have orders in crude oil and also in even the S&P, looking for a Seahawk opportunity now.
Yeah, and this is what I love about the Seahawk in crude oil, since we are looking for a 6-tick profit target and an 11-tick stop loss. So we are risking $110 trying to make $60. This is where, when we double up after a losing trade, it definitely helps out, because right now we have one winning trade, one losing trade, and we are already back to break even a little bit, $10, right? Covering commissions here, so not bad at all. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
And with a high probability strategy like this, I mean, a 50% winning percentage for the day is definitely underperforming. So, you know, one up, one down, but being up for the day is great.
Yeah, and I mean, the whole week has been fantastic for crude oil. I mean, we started Monday morning with 2 losing trades, but I mean, wow, ever since, I mean, I think after this, we all had winning trades for the remainder of the week, and today was just another losing trade, but we quickly made back the losses here. So that's why the strategy is just so fun to trade. I really love it. So.
Yeah, I had to post a picture in the Facebook group every time I trade crude oil.
I saw that. Yeah. Well, the E-mini S&P this week, though, we only had 2 trades thus far, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which is unusual. Yeah.
Yeah, not too many opportunities. You see a lot of movement, but in that first hour, not a lot going on. So 2 trades, 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take this. So overall, thus far, it has been a really good week, and I hope that you all have a really good week too, especially with day trading. So it is fun. Now, today is the OPEC meeting, right? I mean, they're about to make an announcement, or did they already do it this morning? Or are we still waiting for the announcement?
I don't believe so. Yeah, I think that we're still waiting, and yeah, I don't believe that that's happened yet, but they're looking to make some supply cuts and looks like we're awaiting the decision.
Yeah, because that's what I saw this morning when I was looking it up, and let's see if this has a major impact on crude oil. I think it's already factored into the prices. Anyhow, just keep this in mind when you're trading crude oil today, that there might be some movement after the announcement is made. So with the Seahawks strategy here, I'm not too concerned. I mean, we will trade it until 10 Eastern, following exactly our plan. And I hope that this helps you guys, that you see that, yes, we're doing the same thing every single day. We're just following our plan religiously. Now, obviously, we're also looking at markets and opportunities, but we're also testing it. So we're always doing back testing, forward testing. We're testing then on a simulator. We're testing with small lots, right, just to make sure that we really have a solid trading plan, because that is the cornerstone to your trading success. You gotta have a solid trading plan. Now, we already talked about it a few times, but let's quickly recap here. A trading plan is different than a trading strategy. A trading strategy tells you exactly when to enter and when to exit. So these are the rules that a trading strategy gives you. A trading strategy also might give you some additional rules like filters. As you know, when we trade the boomerang strategy, we have a filter where we say we will not take a boomerang trade when the Bollinger Bands are flat. So that is a trading strategy. Now, a trading plan is more comprehensive. A trading plan talks about the markets you want to trade. And since you could trade multiple trading strategies, as we do, that is what a trading plan outlines. So first of all, it defines what markets you're trading. Secondly, what trading strategies you're trading. So our trading plan says we are trading the following 3 markets. We are trading the E-mini S&P, we are trading crude oil, and we are trading the NASDAQ. And our trading plan says here is how we trade the markets. First of all, for the E-mini S&P, we are trading the Seahawks strategy between 9 and 10 Eastern time, and we are using a 2-tick profit target and an 8-tick stop loss. Also, our trading plan says that we are trading crude oil, and in crude oil, we are using a 6-tick profit target and an 11-tick stop loss, also trading it from 9 to 10 Eastern time. Then we are trading the NASDAQ, and this is the boomerang strategy that we are trading here. We are trading it between 9:30 and 11 o'clock Eastern time. Now, when it comes to other rules, and this is what also the trading plan specifies, a trading plan tells you how many contracts you're trading. And this is where we say, okay, based on our management plan, we are having a certain amount of contracts, and with the Seahawk strategy that we are trading in the ES and in crude oil, we are doubling up after a losing trade, because we have noticed that after a losing trade, we have an extremely high probability of trades, of the next trade being a profitable trade, as we saw here this morning. And that's exactly what we are looking for. So a trading plan then also can specify, based on what you choose to do, whether you have daily goals, weekly goals, or you want to stop after a certain amount of winning trades or losing trades, right? So all these are elements of a trading plan. In short, a trading plan is so detailed and so specific that you can take our trading plan and trade it. And I hope that this is what you see, that our trading plan is so specific, has no question of when and if and what, that you can take it and trade. Now, let me ask you, is your trading plan the same? If right now you would hand us your trading plan, would Mark and I be able to trade it without any further explanations? It's not that you say, let me run you through this. Do you have a written trading plan? And I really want to know, do you have right now a written trading plan that you could send us right now and we could start trading it now? So just post it here in the questions box and let me see, do you have a trading plan that is as specific as Mark and my trading plan here that you can take and follow along? And Mark, I cannot see the chat box because, again, I'm joining here from the hotspot. What are some responses? And I hope that there's just a ton of yeses in there.
Right now, not so many yeses, but there is someone who says they have a plan for crude oil.
Good.
Herbert says yes. Patricia says yes. Good. Working on it.
Okay, great.
So some mixed feedback there, but at the same time, it's good to be honest with yourself. You know, if you say no, that's something that you should definitely tackle. It's important as a trader, and if you're working on it, then hopefully some of the comments that Marcus made today can help you. With what you should focus on and what you might need to clear up a little bit.
Yeah. The other thing is, a trading plan doesn't have to be complicated. If you are taking more than 2 or 3 pages to write down what your rules are, it's too complicated. You see, what I have explained to you, I could easily write down on a single page, maybe 2 pages. That's the maximum. If you need 10 pages to explain it, or if you have been putting off creating a trading plan because that's a lot of work, no. That's the absolute wrong answer. Okay? A trading plan is essential. It is the cornerstone to your trading success. I mean, our mastermind students and inner circle students, they know how we are stressing the importance of a trading plan. And for those of you who are in our mastermind, you know, if you don't have a plan or if you don't follow your plan, oh yes, we don't like that at all. So this is when you hear it from us and say, what the heck are you doing? So that is the single most important thing that you can do as a trader, develop your plan. And if right now you could not say, yes, I have a plan that I can hand to Marcus and Mark and they could trade it, then please, today, make it the day. Say, today's the day where I'm creating the trading plan. Believe me, most of the times it will take you less than an hour to do it, but it will benefit you tremendously. So make sure that you don't put this off, that you do this here right away. All right, so that's my preaching here in Coffee with Marcus, but it is so important that I cannot stress it enough. And please take this seriously. Every single professional trader that I know has a solid trading plan. There's not one trader that says, you know what, I'll just see what I trade today. No, all of them know exactly what they will do today. They know exactly what they will do tomorrow, what they will do next week, and what they will do next month. And so do we. All right, so that's what I had here for you this morning. Mark, do you have any additional comments for this?
Marcus, I think you tackled it perfectly. And then once you have that plan, keep notes on your trades, log your trades. That's the bookkeeping for your trading business.
Absolutely. All right, fantastic. Well, this concludes Coffee with Marcus today and for this week. As you know, tomorrow is our day off. And yes, we will be in Las Vegas this weekend where we have a 3-day event. So, Mark, you're traveling today, right?
Yep, I'll be in Vegas a little bit later in the early evening, so looking
All
forward
right.
to an extra day.
I am traveling tomorrow morning, and I'll see you then tomorrow afternoon. Okay, y'all have a great rest of the day. Have a fantastic weekend. For those of you for joining us in Las Vegas, we're looking forward to seeing you, and then we'll talk to you again next week. All right, take care, everybody.
Take care. Happy trading.